Hi, first grade. I hope you're as excited as I am today to talk to you about plants. I hope you figured that out from watching the video before my video, that our new research unit that we will be working on until the end of the school year is plants. So we're going to talk a lot about plants, we're going to watch videos about plants, and we're going to read a lot about plants. And we're going to find information about plants, to research plants and answer our questions that we have about them. So we're going to start with um, how can we gather information from a book to learn more about plants? And plants are such an interesting topic because plants are all around us, especially now in the springtime. We see plants outside, plants in our homes. You might have given your mom a plant for Mother's Day. So plants are all around us and they are so interesting, and there are so many different kinds. We get fruits and vegetables from plants. So a lot of what we eat comes from plants as well. And a lot of people are starting gardens now in the spring. So it's an exciting time to learn and study and research plants. Remember that when we are reading information from a book, we're going to be looking for text, and text is the words that the author writes. So the words in the book that tell us about the plants we are reading about. We're going to look for the important details, and sometimes those important details might be in a caption or a title. They could also be in a label of a plant. And sometimes you might see that label along with a photo, a photograph, or an illustration, which is a drawing. So we're going to use the text features, the words in the book, along with the photos and the illustrations, the pictures of plants, to gain information about them, about plants. So we're going to use both to do our research. Sometimes it's important to look for those important information in a text, because sometimes you won't see a picture of the word, but by reading the text you can find out more about plants and the important details. And sometimes you can gain information from simply looking at the illustration or the label on a picture. So both can be used together or separately to learn more about plants. I have a lot of resources to show you. Here's a book about where plants live. We're going to learn about where plants live, what plants are. This one is called What is a Flower? The life cycle of a sunflower. We're going to learn about how plants start, how they begin, and how they grow. Here's Seed to Plant. We also have In the Garden. This is a book about gardening and flowers. Plants in the Spring. This is an excellent book to begin with this time of year. Weird and Wacky Plants, we're going to read, which has some very interesting information about plants. And also this book called Poison Petals Don't Eat. So lots of new information and text and photographs of plants. Also, a famous author, Gail Gibbons, writes about plants, and here's some information about seed to plant and vegetables we eat. And like I said, fruits and vegetables come from plants, so we're going to learn more about that as well. And so just remember in your research that we do together until the end of the school year to look for text, the words in the book, and to use that text and important details along with photographs and illustrations to answer your questions and gain information about plants. All right, thank you. Let's begin.